Oh, it's just me and Jesse. The rest of you are lame. All right.
Yep, I'm gonna let you guys do that.
All right, Cinnamoira, what happened last time?
Well, as our friends went into the death pit, I think that's actually what it's called.
Blood pit.
Blood pit. Blah, blah, blah. Blood pit. God, my words are not working today. Morrik decided to go true rogue and disguised himself as Yuri from above ground to work his way up to a tower so he had a better view of the battleground below. Sporelina bought a couple entertainment boosters, as I'm going to call them, to make things a little more interesting. Cinna sat basically helpless and hyperventilated most of the time watching her girlfriend fight to the death. And yeah, it was kind of a fight to the death because for the most part, things were looking okay. Elora and Kertz were both doing okay. Until I don't recall what caused the disturbance, but something started destroying the blood pit.
Instant Fortress.
The instant fortress started destroying the blood pit and causing mass exodus. Except for what's his face and his little goonies.
Jorgoth Groat.
What's his face and his little goonies. As he cowardly ran into his little sanctuary, hoping to not be disturbed. Elora and Cinnamoira decided to start breaking down the walls as a means to enter, and found themselves face to face with enchanted statues. And I want to say that there were singing heads statues as well, and I feel like that wasn't actually a thing. No? Okay.
You're just channeling your Disney's Haunted Mansion.
I don't know why I thought there were talking head statues. Anyway, and that's kind of, as far as I can tell, that is where we left off. Battling inside the fortress.
And that is a wonderful place to pick right up. And so, you all are in the middle of a battle. There are two golems to either side. One seems to have an affinity for magic, the other more brutish. And then there's Jorgoth. Behind him, a mound of gems, jewels, gold, and things, and two heads on the fireplace mantle that very much look like, or no, you don't know that, never mind.
Yeah,
right.
you did. We do. She explained what they look like.
Yeah, but you know that, your characters don't.
Right, our characters don't know that. Correct.
Yep. Alright, Sporelina, what would you like to do?
Sorry, I was eating a pickle. I didn't realize it was my turn.
Yes, it wasn't me this week.
Jeremy, sit with your pants.
You can
for
finish
later.
You shut your dirty whore mouth. Yeah,
You keep
I'm gonna
yours
go
open.
ahead and I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh, shit.
So I should be able to get everybody that is on that's on the board. I think Kaelor is down below.
Morrik is also down below.
Are you down below or are you on the stairs?
I'm on the stairs, but if you have to see me, you can't see me.
I don't have to see you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
Alright, what's going on?
Master Wounds.
Everybody takes
So
that.
everyone takes 18 HP.
Very nice.
Even Jorgoth? Thanks.
No, it's my hand.
Jesse, quit being a boob.
Does your moonsicle add anything?
Oh, it does. You right. Hold on. Also, add an additional 4.
why you said 18, I thought. Or no?
No, the 4 was
Or
the higher
22.
level.
So it's 22 total. I get to roll a d4 for my moon cycle for healing, and I add that as well. So 24 total for everyone.
22.
All right. Beautiful. You all feel the
Um,
warmth from Sporelina, or is it spores that just cover everyone now?
Yeah, it just like bursts out of my body.
Why do I feel
It's kinda
fuzzy?
gross. Yeah, it's kind of gross. Like you kind of feel it like in your throat, like in the back of your throat.
Ugh.
But only for like a second. You feel better afterwards.
I definitely.
All right.
Um,
Anything else?
and then- yeah, bonus action. Shit, it's gonna be a disadvantage because this guy's right next to me. But that's fine. We're gonna try and hit Boy Wonder with an explosive cap. Does a
All
15
right.
hit? Something tells me no.
It looks like a wait. Oh, it's because it's in range.
It's
That's right.
ranged.
15. Unfortunately, no, that's not gonna hit.
Okay, that's all right. And that's my turn.
All right, Jorgoth Groat's turn. He is going to. He's still raging
Wisdom
beyond
save.
death. Wisdom save for what? Remind me.
Spirit Guardian.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That's gonna be a 3.
That is a hell to the no. And I have to
Alright.
find
Hell
that
no.
damage.
To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Trying to figure out the number. That was probably 4th level. Yes.
Wonderful. That is no damage because he is already dead. Thank you. Anything else? Well, it's his turn. So, he is going to... He's going to deal with Elora. He's still coming at Elora, so he's going to recklessly attack. 1 and 2. As a 31 and a 27.
Oh yeah, because he went. Oh yeah. Those both hit.
All right, so that is a 15 plus 2, 17, and a 17 plus 2 is 19. Halved because of your raging, and
Right.
then halved again because I think you're linked to someone. Is that still
No.
true?
Kurtz
No,
is like-
no,
That was me.
Or was
and
it?
it's
Okay.
not happening.
that's not
All
happening
right.
anymore.
So then in that case,
So-
you only take 18 points of damage, Elora, plus, I believe you get Divine Fury. Yep, you get a nice 5 plus 8 necrotic damage.
Half.
Nope, not halved.
I am resistant to necrotic.
Then it is halved.
Suck it.
All
I
right.
get hit
What was
twice.
that con save for?
Uh,
Yeah, you got hit twice.
for my spell that,
Concentration.
which could end badly if I drop.
Okay,
Okay, we're good. Whew.
Woo.
Alright. So let's see. Does Jorgoth have any bonus actions? He really doesn't.
He's a one-trick pony.
Cool.
Yeah, he just smashes. He's. I mean, that's kind of what barbarians do.
All right, Morrik.
Alright. So my target's technically dead, right?
No.
Does the Oathbow understand that he's dead?
Good
No.
question. No, I'm gonna say no because he's still alive, quote unquote. He's not
He's
undead
still
or
twitching.
anything.
He's
Yeah.
twitching right now.
He's just dead inside, like the rest of us.
I was gonna say, aren't we all a little? Just
At
a
this
little.
point, he's just standing blood.
Oh my god, I can. You have to take these pickles away from me, Jeremy.
As long as you're eating something.
What's going on over there? Damn.
All right.
This is not good. Not good at all. We're going to put away the Oathbow.
Okay. Remember, you have
Uh,
disadvantage on any other attack without the Oathbow.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I am well aware, unfortunately. Okay. All right. It's not good. It's not good. It's attacks, any attacks against anybody else, even, because he's still alive. I'm gonna take my. I'm gonna run up the stairs again. To get to here. Cast my tentacle over here, next to the mage one. As a bonus action, I will attack with that.
A 8 is going to miss.
Yeah. And then I'm going to. I have not used this before, but I'm gonna have my pseudo dragon make an attack on Jorgoth. So for the pseudo dragon, he's gonna try and use his stinger, and that's this.
As a 22 to hit, that'll definitely hit, plus a con save, I assume for poisoning.
No, it's for other stuff. Okay, he passed that thing. All right. That's fun. And then bonus action, I'm going to. Are these stairs up inside the room? Like, could I get around to here and hide from this side?
That's a good question. Yeah, like this is level, so you can come around here, and then there's, I would assume, some sort of a wall right here or railing.
Okay. I'm just gonna go under this table and hide.
Sure.
It's a bonus action.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah. There you go. The reason it rolls it. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. It's the first roll anyway.
All right, beauteous. It is now the mage's turn, and he is going to take out one of his hands and is going to attempt to touch Sporelina with a 7 plus 7 is 14.
Suck a dick. Nope.
All right.
Little spell casting bitch. Okay, Sporelina doesn't do that. That's just me.
And as a bonus action, Wyatt, you got no bonus actions. You guys hear what sounds like harp music way off in the distance down the stairs. Cinnamoira, it is your turn.
All right, I am going to go 5. I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on this guy.
Why you get so close?
Well,
Yes,
I
half
figured
speed.
this could get me advantage. Maybe?
No, not range.
No?
No.
I don't know.
You do
Oh,
you.
Thank you. You go back in the center where you belong.
Cinna, you don't listen to them. It is your turn. You can do whatever you want.
Well, no, I don't know why it's Monday. My brain had an oopsie. I, for some reason, thought you could get advantage on range. Okay, it's Monday. Let's do this.
That'll definitely hit. Which one are you hitting,
Okay.
this guy?
Yeah.
All right, you're concentrating
Oof,
currently on it
nice.
with a nice 18. You see this creature. He is not looking good at all anymore. He looks like he is crumbling. Anything else?
I don't think I have any more inspirations to give.
Okay.
I might not have an inspiration to give, but I certainly have a fuck to give, and you better not fucking kill any people.
All right. Kertz.
Okay. Jesse, I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from Jorgoth.
Let me tell you, his wisdom is really up there. Oh,
Ooh,
so
no.
close.
Let's go. He is now charmed by me and undertakes.
Fanatical focus reroll, but he takes the 13, so I won't make you do that.
Actually, and I also think you used that last time.
You can do it any time. You must make a reroll, but once per
what's
rage.
per
Oh,
rage?
per rage. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. All right.
Well, I think
so
he raged twice last game.
that is correct. Anywho, so he is now.
Charmed by me. And I can set the creature to do a task. I would like
What
him
is the spell?
fast friends.
Fast friends, isn't that with advantage?
Yes.
So that 13 fanatical reroll.
Wait.
I'm gonna roll it one more time.
Wait.
Wait.
Yes. It is. Alright. I'm gonna ask him to please drop his rage.
Can you show me what fast friends looks like? Just drop it in the virtual tabletop for me, please.
And rephrase in a more narrative-friendly way.
Kind sir, would you please drop your rage?
Will you chill the fuck out?
Calm your fucking tits.
If the service or activity might cause harm to the creature, or if it conflicts with the creature's normal activities and desires, the creature can make another wisdom saving. This is just for shits and giggling. It doesn't matter. All right. You see Jorgoth look at Kertz as he calms down and collapses, dropping his sword as he bleeds out.
Was this
Kertz,
easy? Was this easy the whole time? Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna go after you, Kertz. I mean, you're right there.
Oh, wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw first.
All right.
Rumble, motherfucker.
Plus 0, 15, so he takes damage.
No, sir.
Kertz, how would you like to kill this golem?
Just a bunch of sprites cover them, and it's like the cartoons where, like, the insects will eat the person, and then they fall away and there's nothing there. Except it's just a lot of stone, because they can't eat stone. So it just crumbles into a big mass, surrounded by a bunch of little orangey-looking sprites.
I hope you get dust all over your cloak. All right, Elora.
Maybe it can kind of be like how bees kill their queen by just vibrating so fast that they burn her alive.
Elora's gonna run across the table and like jump stab in a Brad Pitt and Troy manner on this guy. My D&D Beyond closed. I have to just load up my character.
Oh no.
Do I have advantage on this guy for being surrounded?
Sure.
I wasn't sure how the spaces worked.
Well, it didn't matter. 20 will definitely hit. Both of those will hit.
And since Jorgoth's down, I'm gonna drop some tattoo points into this.
You literally have to roll. How would you like to kill this golem?
Jump and like stabs into the stone, and then I like stall on that and kick my feet up, and then kick myself off of it, and it will crumble.
And with that, you all look about you at the crumbling mounds of the two piles before you, and the bleeding body, well, no longer bleeding body, of Jorgoth Grove, right in front of the warm fireplace, still crackling. What would you all like to do?
My pseudo dragon goes over and like just rests on the pile of gems and gold.
I'm gonna walk up to the two head places on the mantle and sort of staring at them with a slight, like, a hint of remembrance, but not quite, and sort of reach out and touch their faces. See if there's any markings on the statue heads and or any of the treasure as I'm looking around.
So, as you look around, there's a lot of treasure, as you can see. And what specifically were you looking for again?
Anything marked with the symbol of the king.
Make an investigation check.
Can I harvest Jorgoth for parts?
You can certainly try.
Kertz, does it have to be a finger? Because hear me out. A penis would be funnier.
I would prefer it to be a finger.
Damn it!
Technically, according to the
Yeah, any
description of your
trophy, right?
item, it could be any trophy.
You know what? Fuck it. I want his tongue. I want his tongue.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, Sporelina could wear his penis.
Yeah.
Word up on the other boys.
So, can I get some
Guidance.
Guidance, yeah, thank you. Ooh, do I have, I think I have one of those dots is inspiration or no?
Purple is inspiration, yeah.
Oh, so I don't have. I have something.
No, the red was, I think, raging, and the orange is concentration.
Cool. Then, yeah, I'll just do with guidance.
I would also like to medicine Jorgoth to see why he could not die.
Sure.
If it was
medicine check.
just, you know, that's my inventory. That's my skills.
I'm also grabbing that great sword, by the way.
You can pick it up, absolutely. So, let's first resolve Elora. Elora, as you start to poke through the gold treasure and items, nothing really catches your eye that has your kingdom symbol on it. Until you look up, and just behind the ear of your father's head, on the mantelpiece, you see a beautiful tattoo of your kingdom symbol.
Can I detect magic up in this bitch?
Sure.
Sick.
All right. So, Sporelina, you cast Detect Magic. Kertz, with that medicine check, you are able to determine that Jorgoth was something special. He was blessed by some sort of a divine, making him able to rage beyond death. As for what that could have been, or what god blessed him, you do not know.
Can I check that out? Like, check his body for religion stuff?
Tattoos.
Absolutely.
Religion stuff.
Please,
Go ahead and give
please,
me
please.
investigation or... Well, give me the investigation or perception check first. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. Of course.
There you
Of
go.
course. I'll know that he has it.
You just cut it off and save it for later. We'll find somebody who does.
Yep.
I have very good religion, just for the record.
Unfortunately, you're not able to find anything. Not on his body, at least.
No brand.
No brand, no branding.
I check his butt for branding.
It's fucking Brip Brap again.
The reincarnation of Brip Rap.
I feel like that has to be a thing.
Once in a while, every
Sporelina.
boss has a tattoo.
Yeah.
You detect a crap ton of things. But the first one that probably catches your eye is you feel it up on the mantle. And it's where Elora is currently looking.
Okay. I feel like Elora? That's magical. You got that, Bits?
Is I like point to the head of the male head. I say right here.
Is that where it is?
Yep, it is the what do you call it?
The tattoo.
Yes,
Tattoo.
it sure is.
Gonna reach out and touch the tattoo.
As you touch the tattoo, something pricks you. And the tattoo reforms, and out from the neck of your father, right behind the ear, I should say, comes a needle.
Pull it out. Does it match the needle that I got recently?
Indeed, it does.
Okay. I'll pull it out and I'll hold on to that then.
Okay.
Turn to the group,
Sounds
say, "Let's fucking find our riches, and then go get our reward."
I'm gonna
Morrik
take
and
everything that I
pseudo
can find.
dragon just start going.
Yeah, I'm gonna take everything that's magical and sit it in the center for us.
All right. So after a little bit of time, you find a golden arrow, a huge book with I need to get the description. Hold on 1 second. And
Is that a special Vorpal Greatsword, or does it match the Vorpal Greatsword in the regular item?
Compendium.
yeah, it should be the same. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a +1 Vorpal sword.
That's a +3, and it's a legendary item. It
Oh.
requires a tune. Oh, that's a big decision.
I mean, that's a bitching sword. Like, that's a great sword.
Let's not get it wrong. Absolutely. I just
What did you say you cut out?
my shield is attuned, and it's like gives me a +1 extra to AC and resistance to lightning and thunder. So it's a hard loss.
Mushroom, you say? It's just one of mine. It fell out. I'm like, oh, embarrassing.
Sorry about
Oh God.
Okay, I'm adding I'll add everything to our party funds, and then we can get it identified later.
Ooh, sapphires.
Ooh, those diamonds will come in handy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like to admit it, but yeah.
That
Ooh.
should be.
Oh, that just made me cream a little bit. Jesse, can I try to reach back into the past as I'm like in this relic of my ancestry, and try and see if I know what the activation words are?
Make a history check.
Here we go.
You're still pretty beat up from this battle, and it's really starting to take a toll on you. You can probably try again tomorrow, but right now you just need to focus on what's in front of you.
Cool. Do we want to just shovel all this into the bags and go get our I'm assuming y'all bet on the game, right? I hope you bet for us to win.
We sure did, yes.
Yes.
Something tells me it's going to be a little bit more difficult than I was hoping to get our fucking money back.
I'll pick up his corpse.
Okay.
What are you gonna make? Okay, are you gonna fireman style or wedding style him out?
Oh, I just need the
Grab
head,
his leg.
and I'm gonna slice the head off.
I'm just
Or
gonna grab
we
his
just
leg.
go with that one. That works too.
Well, this is also Kertz. I think tomorrow we had talked about maybe if this went the way it did, that we could possibly speak to him and ask him a few questions if we needed.
Well, you'd be doing most of that. I don't know what to ask him.
That'd be...
Jesse, I would also like to just immediately start investigating the mushroom cap that we found.
Sure, do an Arcana check.
And
So
That
with
was a
that
good
kind of an
Arcana.
Arcana check, you know this is not a typical mushroom. It is not necessary. It is not edible. It is a cap. It is like a petrified remains of a cap, and you could sense that there's something very magical about it. You sense that something of the sort of an arch druid did something
Ooh.
with this mushroom cap. You are not certain what, but whatever it was someone very powerful.
Sick. Oh, I'm gonna be meditating with this bitch tonight.
And you just like stick it in your body, and then it like absorbs it and whatever.
I don't want to know what. Listen, y'all really like cursed items, and that's fine for you. But I'm a different bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like that's also like a Goliath saying, "I like the way that halfling moves. I'm just gonna graft him onto my hip."
Okay, did I get everything? Lock it with a sun on it. Be interesting. Yes. Okay, everything is in our group funds and bag. So
Cool.
maybe some of us can also meditate with the golden arrow tonight and the book and the locket if we don't have time.
I always have time.
If we don't have time to get it identified properly.
Okay. You guys begin heading down the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Elora's going down, I'll go down with her.
Lesbians.
69.
Damn dang.
You all come down to a empty arena. The only person that you see currently is Amden, the individual who apparently was helping Jorgoth. And this individual is just strumming away at his harp, sounding rather good, but she was just waiting for you, it seems. Well, that didn't take too long, did it? Looks like you fared okay.
Not too many losses there. As I sort of readjust my head.
Well, so, you guys look like you might know... First off, what did you find up there? Anything like a gem of some sort?
What are you referring to?
I was gonna say
looking
we're gonna
for-
need some more details.
I'm looking for a particular type of gem. Here. And he takes out what looks to be a journal and flips to a few pages, and eventually he shows it to you on his little journal, and he goes, it looks like this. It's cut similar to this, and it looks to be like a dodecahedron sort of shape. Did you find anything up there that looks like this?
Did we?
I was gonna say, did we?
There's a little
You did not.
I don't
Like-
think so.
I was gonna say, most rough cut gems are just kind of blob shaped.
Oh, this isn't rough cut. This is definitely not rough cut.
Well, I mean, like the unrefined stuff.
You can check his
So-
keister.
Did he lie to you then, is what I'm getting at? Because your face looks very disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, my traces kind of brought me to Jorgoth, and that's why I was working with him. He imprisoned me, or at least he thought he did, and I just decided to go along with it for a little bit of time, and I'm sorry if I hurt you. I really didn't mean to. I just really wanted this
Oh,
particular
don't worry.
gem.
You didn't hurt either of us.
Well, that's good, I guess.
It depends
Just
on
my
who you are.
feelings.
Any idea where you could find this thing right here? Have you seen anything like it before?
History check?
Yeah, sure.
Assistance with the history check?
Sure.
Guidance.
With the guidance.
We'll give it to you, Elora, because I only have a +2 to history.
17.
With guidance?
20.
20.
Even with a 20, you do not recall what this is.
Can
By
I
the
remember
way,
my inspiration?
my name is Endem Feifel. Nice to meet you, and they put out their hand.
Oh, we're blood and guts.
What?
No, we're not. Ew, that is not our name.
Well, I've just
I
That
kinda
might be
like
their
it.
fighting name, but
Hi, I'm Sporelina.
Good to meet you, Sporelina. Met
Elora.
quite a few of yours.
Well, yeah. Now that you're a free man, what are you gonna do? Continue to look for your little.
I'm not a man. I'm sorry. I know might give off that persona, but
Oh, they're a they. That's right. My bad.
it's okay. It's okay. I get that a lot.
Now that you're a free person, what is your goal?
It's back to the drawing board, I guess. My last lead led me to here, but I'm looking. Okay, can I buy you guys a drink? I feel like I owe you a drink.
yes.
Sure. Could you wait for us to go wrap up our money and get our money back from betting?
As he looks over to the betting window, well, good luck. You look over at the betting window. No one's there.
Is it like a hot dog stand at like a stadium, or what does it look like?
It's like bars. It's bars with you're not gonna get in there.
I don't know, Morrik.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Morrik?
That's what I'm saying. I might need to sit here for an hour and hang out. So just how big are the bar? Like we can see into it, right? It's just barred.
Yeah, enough for your hand to go through for exchanging the monies.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me.
I look over at Kaelor and be like, "Hey, you think you can go in there? Maybe use a bet."
The pit?
Like no, into this little window.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna like post up against it and like try and sleight of hand his bat form in.
Oh my god.
So, Kaelor, you turn into a bat?
Assuming it's dark enough too.
Is it dark enough? Yeah, sure it is.
Yeah.
So you turn into a bat, and you're able to slip through the bars of the betting window quite easily, and you come onto the other side of the room. It's just a single room sort of deal with a door in the back. Not much here. There's a few boxes over to the left, but otherwise, not much here.
I guess I search around in bat form.
Make a perception check.
All right, with bonus for noise-related thingies.
Yep. And as you echolocation your way around this little room, you determine that these boxes and crates and things off to the side, they're empty. This room is completely empty.
I'm gonna exit the room now.
Okay, you fly back through the bars.
All right, go back to human form. There's just empty boxes. And was there empty barrels too?
Sure.
Yeah, there was empty barrels. Yeah, and dust.
What bar are we going to and staying at tonight? Just the one, right?
I was gonna say, I figured.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to the betting window and scribble down a note. I'm gonna say, the friends of the headless one demand their winnings. Find us at the Beholden, or we'll find you. And then I'm just gonna like take put my finger up in the Jorgoth's neck hole, take some of his blood, and then smear it across the bottom.
Nice. All right.
So classy.
Just corn syrup and silicone, guy.
When we left the Hetty's restroom, was the the instant fortress, did that go away, or is it just still sitting there?
Still sitting there, big as a whale.
There's two problems with the instant fortress. One, we don't know the code word to use it. And two, there's a hole blown into it, which means the only way to fix it is to use a wish spell, which none of us have. So at this point, it's kind of useless to us.
Not really. You could use it as a floodgates, floodgates if we come across a lot of enemies. Put it up, flood them into one location, so the vast numbers don't count for shit.
If only we could, I don't know, talk to this dead man's head.
That was the plan. Where you have to wait till tomorrow.
Well, we might not have to.
Le quoi?
I might know a spell. Maybe.
Well, let's find a quiet.
Wait, never mind. I missaw.
So you're
wrong spell.
So Kertz can cast it in the morning. So let's go get a fucking drink.
Yeah, sorry. I damn, that was such a good build.
Cinnamoira, check your Discord from like a week ago. It's applicable this week, just so you know. All right, you guys head over to the Beholden, and Andam Feifel leads the way, and you guys, I assume, walk into the Beholden. Are you all following?
I cannot.
Okay.
Following in.
Everyone, please, except for Kertz, please make a wisdom save. As for Kertz, you probably go in the back, where you open up the door and you see Marcus.
+5, everybody.
Marcus, Natalia, Boris, and Janine. Janine.
I do still have Jorgoth's corpse. Just dragging
Is
it.
it in a bag of holding, or?
No, dragging it by the ankles.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so, and before we go in and while we're walking, Jesse, would this have happened by now?
No, I will let you know when it happens.
You cut out.
I will let you know when it happens.
Okay, never mind.
Yep,
Sorry.
no problem. I just wanted to give you a heads up so you can think about what you want to say.
Oh
Appreciate
shit!
it.
BT I totally forgot. So when my spell ended, so I just realized this when I cast this last game. Anyone that was affected by
You cut out.
anybody that had my my rage spirit takes 1 level of exhaustion.
So it's Kertzy boy.
Okay.
All right. So you all enter, and none of you feel the effects. I mean, it's still lively. There's not as many people as here as there were the other night, but things are very cheery, and it does warm your heart. But none of you are charmed in any way. As Andam finds a table in the corner, raises his hand for a round of ales for all of you all, and invites you to sit down. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna try and get a room for this. Oh wait, no, he brought the body around back. Is that what happened?
Kertz did.
Kertz did? Okay, never mind. Then you're good.
Okay. All right. And Andam looks at you all and just says, "So, what brings you to Vetham's Hold?"
Mostly a shopping trip.
Interesting. Okay.
Jorgoth had some things that belonged to me, and I wanted to get them back, and we're looking for some people as well here.
Well, I've been looking for something as well. Shopping is always fun, but let's see. Do you have any idea where I could go to next? I've already been to Embla and to Stoneholm, and I was thinking about Halath, but don't think they're really trading at the moment. but I'm pretty sure this gem is somewhere here.
What gem?
And what was the last you heard of it? Are there any stories that you've heard of it?
Oh, yes, here. Let me see here. And he flips through his journal, and he has a staff and a harp and things that he puts off to the side, but he flips open his journal, and he begins to recite. The story goes something like this. Long ago, the avatar of a sly and greedy demigod snuck into the realm of a greater deity as it slumbered. From the deity's library, the demigod stole a rare folio, an atlas of planar dimensions. But the entity's proxies spotted the demigod and gave chase. The slinking thief managed to kill one of the librarians with his foul breath before fleeing through beautiful gardens surrounding the building. There, it spotted a portal hidden within a fountain and dove in to escape. The demigod appeared on the material plane, a place it had not visited before. Once there, the avatar sought to hide the book, but knew the great entity would soon awaken and begin tracking its missing property. Luck was with the demigod in that the cave in which the avatar materialized was home to a rare and powerful sliver of gemstone, which had plummeted from the sun to the planet's surface many years prior. The demigod recognized his luck instantly. It read the book's opening instructions as it transferred some of its own deific essence and imbued the Atlas's magic into the sliver. It glowed brightly, and it was obvious that it had great power and was now hidden within. The demigod knew he had to hide the sliver, so he channeled the majority of his remaining power to shape it into a large, carved gem, similar to this picture, and he shows you the dodecahedron, and then spread the energy throughout. Now, it seemed rare and expensive, but it also seemed devoid of magic. Suddenly, the avatar felt a wash of great divine energy over it. It had been discovered. The avatar hid the gem in the corner of the cave and used the last sense of its power to blast his way out, fleeing onto the grassy plains above. And from there, that's kind of how the story goes. I had some luck, maybe a long time ago. An individual named Alan Durqua just so happened to come across the cave entrance, and we were able to collaborate a little bit, but when I finally revisited the cave that Alan Durqua had found, I couldn't find anything, so I think that the gem may have been taken away before Alan could get to it.
Have you, well, we actually know Alan. He didn't mention you,
Do
obviously.
you?
Yes, and, well...
Wait. Alan's been dead for 100 years.
Oh, no, he was just undead and entombed.
I knew Alan, 125 years ago.
Well, you should catch up, have a beer.
How's he doing?
Good. Last I heard, he was trying to, reunite the Vicmadir tribes up top.
Well, shit. Good on him. God, I miss that guy.
Yeah, so you have no idea if it is still inside the cave and you never found it, or if somebody took it from the cave, or where it went past that point in the myth.
Alan and I scoured that cave pretty thoroughly. We are very certain this was the cave that the Avatar met with the demigod, or with the deity, but we did not find the gem. And I think it was taken, and I followed it through the Underdark for quite some time, traveling from city to city and place to place and rumor to rumor, but it seems to have gone cold. Jorgoth was my last hope. I thought that maybe he, with his expertise in plundering other Underdark cities, that maybe he would have found something, but if you tell me that there was no such gem there, then I guess there isn't.
I'm gonna, quietly off to the side say to Kertz and Cinnamoira,
Kertz isn't there.
oh, it's
Kertz
just
is not there.
Cinnamoira.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have access to any magics that could let us know sort of what happened to this thing after it was placed inside the tomb? Out of character, do you have access to legend lore?
Out of character, I don't think I do.
Do you have 5th level spells yet?
I do, but
You should have access to that. I don't know.
Yes, you do have access to it.
Oh, wait,
you do have
really?
access to it. Yes,
Do
you just have
bards-
to switch it out after a long rest.
Okay, so they work the same as like cleric.
Yes.
So if you have that, then Kertz probably has that too.
Yes, I do.
It's possible we might be able to get some more information for you, although the magics do not come cheap.
Well, I don't really have much except for my staff and my harp, which I don't really want to separate with until I have the gem.
And what are you planning to do with this gem once you find it?
Well, I don't know if I really want to say. I mean,
Well, then I
I've
don't
been
know if we
searching
really
for
want to
some
help
time.
you.
Roll a persuasion check.
See, like, this is how fucking commerce works, but
with
give and take.
assistance.
Oh, okay. Cinna pushes her boobs together.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm a pretty good judge of character, and I can see that you guys are a good group. Well, most
Okay,
of
so
you.
you're a bad judge of character. Got it. Go on.
And yeah, I guess I can tell you, I have some ancestry that goes back a long way. A little bit older than what I may look like. And well, it's a family heirloom, really.
What the fuck are you?
Is he elven? I'm assuming
He is not.
he's human.
He looks human.
Very
I
don't
human,
like that.
you bigots.
It's a family heirloom, you say, and how far back is that family?
Pretty far back. This will sound crazy.
The Asimar?
This will sound really crazy, but I might be related to a certain deity who the book was stolen from. And I'm just trying to get what my family owes back.
Can I do a nature check to try and
So
figure out what
basically,
race
you're
he
a
is?
demigod.
Demigod's really a strong title. I'd more call it
Did I cut out? Oh, please, dear God.
Quasi.
don't
No,
tell me
we
I
can
cut
hear you.
out.
I can
Sam,
hear
we
you,
can hear
dear.
you. Sam, we can hear you. Can you hear us? She might not be able to hear us. Oh no. Sam, can you hear us?
Hold on, I'll get into.
Yep.
Can I do a nature check to try and figure out what race he is?
Mm.
It's be more of a medicine check.
Okay, I'm not bad at those.
Sam, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can
Okay,
now.
We could hear you
I-
that whole time, by the way. So
I thought my internet was gonna cut out because I didn't hear anyone talking, so I was just like, "Oh, my internet's cutting out, isn't it?" And yeah, okay.
yeah, may have been just a error.
Just-
Anyway, so
Sporelina gets close to him and she just starts like sniffing him and stuff.
gross.
She like checks his teeth like a dog in a dog show.
Very white, very very white. And as for Cinna, you as you say demigod, he goes, "Oh, no, that's a little bit too formal for me. Quasi deity. That
That's
might
what
be
demigod
right?
means.
No,
Yes.
demi is a little bit stronger. Quasi is a little bit lesser.
So, sir,
You're still.
so, sir, demigod. Did I mention we specialize in acquisitions?
I did not. Tell me more.
Well, you know, me and in my career, I have reacquired many items, both discreetly, mostly discreetly, but also not discreetly, for many fine, influential individuals who had their precious items stolen from them.
Does he always have bags of dark circles under his eyes?
Yes,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Yes.
I told him to try to use frozen cucumbers, but he just doesn't try it.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. I mean, if we can work together, I'd really, really appreciate it. But I don't really know where else to go at this point.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can sort out the details later, but how will the compensation be working for these acquisitions?
Well, I could talk to a few of my relatives and see if they might be able to help you out.
And these are demigod relatives?
Yeah, potentially.
The
Okay.
god mentioned a chick.
Yes, well, we'll be
Child
happy to work with you,
mentioned
Sir Demigod.
Well, that's great to hear, Mr. Kaelor.
What's his name again? Andom.
Hear me out. You cast.
You cut out.
Oh, step 1, we cast Legend Lore. Step 2, we find where it is. Step 3, we take it first.
No, can we not like create a bad omen around ourselves? I'm not trying to piss off a demigod's favorite son.
We've already pissed off one god. What's another one?
Yeah.
What's a god to an idiot?
So my medicine check told me that he was white. Is that what you're giving me?
And he's what?
That he's white? Is that all it's telling me?
I mean, he looks human. I'm sorry. As white teeth is what I meant. I did not hear what you said. Yes, so he has beautiful white teeth, white hair, nice skin, very well taken care of. He looks beautiful, in essence. They look beautiful. I can't keep doing that.
It's okay. It's all right. We're trying our best.
Mhm.
Not to derail you off this, this search for something from your family, but how long have you been in this city?
Bethan's hold. I say few months at least.
You ever seen anybody that looks like me?
Looks like me, talks like
Let's
me.
see. As he kind of cocks his head. I think
Furbolg.
so. Yeah. You do look a little familiar. I think I may have seen them at the, where have I seen them? Maybe the House of Eternal Woe? Or
That's
near
the
there, at
second
least.
person that said the House of Eternal Woe. That's where I gotta go. Even though it sounds crazy and gross.
Well, good luck getting in there. That museum, it won't open for shit. I tried to get in there. I thought they might have information, but the old codger that lives there just wouldn't let anyone in.
What kind of place is it?
It's a museum that doesn't let people in to see things.
Ah. That sounds like super sus. Like super sus. Very suspicious.
Well, the drow that lives there is a little old and I
Oh
don't
no!
know,
Oh no! You said the
senile.
D word. You said the D word. Oh god.
Oh, okay. So of course those dark-skinned knife-ears would take a personal collection and they hid away from the public with probably stolen goods.
Did you
I
see
just
your
smack
wrist?
I just smack Kaelor with all I've got.
Do negative damage.
Just hand him a bottle.
Sippy straw.
And then with y'all interjecting, I half-heartedly accept it, and then I turn around to a nearby patron that's not him, and I start going, "Did I ever tell you about?"
And because this patron is like really, really happy and really just charmed from the ambiance of the place, he's like, "Tell me more. Tell me. I just want to hear your stories. It's so great to hear from you."
Tell me more of your hatred for an entire race.
You guys remind me that I need to find some way to take silence.
Don't worry, I think it might be on the list.
But yeah, the House of Eternal Woe. It's kind of like a museum of sorts. But I did see a Furbolg there when the door opened and they told me that they weren't accepting any patrons. They slammed the door on me, but before that, I caught a glimpse of the individual behind him.
Huh.
They work there. Oh, this makes it easier.
This is
Well, she might not work there. Maybe she's doing business there.
your sister we're talking about.
Yeah.
All right. Well, suppose that's our next stop here.
As far
Well,
as you go,
Where should I
sir,
go? Yeah.
as far as you're looking for some stuff. It's related to a god, I guess. Alan Dorkoa might be the best place for this guy to go. Up top.
Well, it sounds like he's already talked with Alan. I think that if Cinna doesn't mind expending that magic tomorrow morning, we could try and find out some more information, and maybe that will lead us in the right next direction.
I take a swig of whiskey and I just kind of pat Morrik's back, like just a little more aggressively than I should have, and it's just the weird, awkward, straight face of "I got you, fam."
As I was, love that. As I was checking Andem for, like, to try and figure out what race he is, I also took some of his hair.
Okay. What would Andem do?
It's to find you.
Hold
later.
on. No. My hair is everything. I need to perform, and sometimes I need to use my hair.
Just gonna take a strand, babe. Just a strand.
Dude,
Let me
I get it.
as he pulls like the really kinked one that's really short, that's sort of graying, even though his hair's all white. He takes like the raggedy looking one. He goes,
The worst one he could find.
Perfect.
yeah, the worst
Hand it
one. He
over,
goes,
buddy.
here, you can take this one. That's fine.
I will put it in a vial labeled with his name, and you guys also see me pull out vials that all have your names on them.
Wait, when did you get mine?
Shh. You have to sleep sometime. They call me the Midnight Baba.
Cinna just hisses at you in a lovingly sarcastic manner.
All
I'm
right.
more of a shed, so it's really easy.
If we were to
Yeah,
get
no, he sheds like a cat.
if we were to get separated from you at some point, or you're off to go search another lead, is there a way we can contact you?
Well, I can communicate pretty easily if you need to do that. I don't know if any of you can communicate through long distances. There's some
Cinna can.
spells that can do that.
Hi. Yeah, that's my forte.
Are you a bard?
Oh, why, yes, I am.
Do you want to perform right here, right now?
Let's do this, man.
They, them. It's okay.
It's gender neutral in my mind, but okay. Let's do
Yes,
this,
that's fine.
dude.
Okay, jump up! And they take out their harp, and what do you take out?
I take out my viol.
Where is he keeping a full harp? Is what I would.
It's
like
on
to
the
know.
side of his hip.
Can
It's
I?
not like the big ass orchestra.
It's not. I was
harp,
gonna
it's
say
the
it's
little
not like
one.
the giant one. It's like
Yeah.
maybe like a single octave's worth, probably.
Can I give advantage to her while pulling out my flute and playing along?
Sure. All right. I'm going to need performance checks.
Love
Give it
that.
advantage. So one more.
Ooh, very
Thank you
nice.
so much.
All right. Well, Andem is really on their game as they start whipping out the harp and singing ridiculously about his past escapades of where he's been traveling and who he's met and the different people that he's been trying to communicate with and people who have crossed him, such as Jorgoth and other individuals in his past. And you guys, you get up. Memento Mori. What are
No,
you
I'm
doing
just
that
kidding.
for?
I'm kidding.
I am casting Fairy Fire as like a light show. So
Sure.
they're-
Sure,
Little
so
bit of
as you see-
lasers.
different colors starting to emerge from all different angles as Sporelina casts the fairy fire. I'm assuming I can just see like spores coming off of your mushroom cap,
Oh yeah. And they're all
just
starting to
lighting
light
up. Exactly. As you guys begin to entice the crowd, and everyone is excitedly looking about you. With that, Cinna.
I'm going to do one other thing too. This isn't how this spell's supposed to work. Like, this basically makes grease like everywhere so that people slip, but I'm like gonna tone the spell down as I cast it, and their skin's just gonna start glistening with oil.
Yeah. My God.
Okay.
This is becoming so much different than what I was envisioning, but okay.
And then later,
This has got to be the easiest crowd you guys have ever performed in front of, because they're already charmed and enjoying life.
Yeah.
and then I just want to say that later tonight I'm gonna give Cinna the slippery rope.
Okay, all right.
So where are you doing this? On the floor with all the patrons, or on the tables where Andam and Elora and Cinna are doing it?
Oh, me? The fairy fire?
No, the slippery rogue.
Oh no, I was doing that over the performers so that they're shining.
Glistening in the light.
I see now. Okay, beautiful. And as everyone begins tossing their coins at you all, Cinna, you definitely collect more. Roll a d10 for me, please.
Just chucking coins at you.
Like just hailing down some copper pieces.
You get a total of 2 gold pieces worth of coins. So it's like a few copper, a few silver. But yeah, you're able to collect 2 gold pieces worth. And
sweet.
You guys have a wonderful night from there. As for Kertzy Boy, Kertz, you go around back, dragging the body of Jorgoth Groat. Kertzy here, just making sure you're not like...
Yeah.
Okay. You drag the body of Jorgoth around the corner, around the back, and enter your in your room. There we go. And you hear footsteps coming around the corner as you see Natalia, Boris, Janine, and Marcus all crowd around you in your room, and just Natalia. So, I think you need to put him away. Did you drag this through the streets?
Maybe.
You fucking idiot. This is a council member.
It was in the blood pit. It was to the death. I don't see what the issue is.
It doesn't matter what the issue is.
It's
if
my
you...
trophy.
I think you need to leave, like, tonight.
Wow.
Is there a big pit we can throw the body into?
There's like a crack that we can throw the body into, yeah, but
That's fine.
This is what bags of holding are for.
We got his head.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll be fine.
as you say everything will be fine, you hear what you don't hear are footsteps, but you see an individual at the front door of your room. He's tall, slender, tattoo on the side of his face, as well as an earring on one of his ears, as he crosses his arms and just looks in, and Natalia, Boris, Janine, and Marcus take a step back from Jorgoth's body that you are currently hovering over.
You looking for this?
And Foxhole.
And this is not attached.
I was actually looking for you. Kertz, is it? As he crosses his arms and takes one step forward.
Sure. You want to call me that?
So, did you, how did you best Jorgoth?
Oh, you know, just hit him on the head till he dies. You know, the old-fashioned way.
There are a lot of people who tried that, and were not as successful as you.
Well, I'm pretty good at what I do.
I also forced him to get out of his rage.
We're not telling that.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
There was no rules last time I checked. There was no rules in the pit, so if there was some sort of rules, they should have said.
Eat that.
You feel something trying to penetrate your mind for a moment as this individual. He didn't move. He did not move at all. But this individual just kind of has now an annoyed look on his face. Well, you definitely did someone a favor. That's for sure.
I assume it wasn't you.
Why would you assume that?
Just a little tickle in the back of my mind.
Did you receive any help in disposing of Jorgoth?
No.
Make a deception check.
I mean, it wasn't on purpose. He's just trying to be an asshole. I mean, it wasn't like an active deception.
Did we get any help? What do you mean?
Yeah, we got 2 healing potions.
Oh.
Supreme healing potion. So that's a 14 unless you have advantage for some reason.
No, I don't.
All right.
Oh, he knows full well.
Did we even
it
use
wasn't,
those
like, trying to
potions?
lie.
I think we used our own potion.
Yeah, technically you use your own. So.
Well.
Oh wait, do you mean this? And he pulls out the potion.
I don't follow.
Obviously not.
Well, good job. And hope the best for you.
Yeah, can I do an insight check on him? See what his
Sure.
fucking deal is?
Dodge check. Dodge
Also,
check the shit out
also
of
that
him.
like not just his friends are in that room, but there's also like 6 masked individuals just standing against the wall silent.
Kertz, you recall this is Adrix Galthorn, Vethenhold's overlord.
Oh man, I'm glad I didn't know that before.
You recognize him because you were in the thingy, in the up of the boneyard, so you definitely recognize him as the overlord. But you determined that he knows you are lying. He knows that you fibbed at first and then showed him the supreme healing potion. And go to secondary voice channel.
Maybe he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Maybe he does want him dead.
Yeah.
Something tells me that Overlord of Vethensold is not a stable position. That there are people
Probably
vying to
not.
take him down.
Yeah,
And
probably.
Jorgoth was probably on his side. He probably played that simple-minded orc like a fiddle. And now fucking the machinations of the underhanded tacticians are underway.
Or he's gonna get a job offer.
Begins
What was that
to
guy's name?
exit Adrix. I'll spell it out. Adrix.
Throne. God damn it.
I may have said Galthorn. It's my fault, if anything.
Oh well.
But he exits and leaves you all to do whatever you need.
Of course, we don't know any of that happened.
Interesting. I'm just gonna prop his body up in a corner somewhere.
Oh God.
Sure.
Okay.
Eventually, the rest of you all come back to find Natalia, Marcus, Boris, Janine, and Kertz, and the body of Jorgoth in the corner in the room behind the tavern.
Ah,
Is there a reason we're keeping that, or is it just for payment, or what?
Oh, payment, and then didn't a couple of your zombies die? I figured this body's probably a
It's
little bit
true,
bulkier
yeah.
than the rest.
A headless zombie though, because you have his
Oh,
head.
I've got it. I could stitch it back on if I want.
And
Or I could
that's
go to
just
the
too much
council meeting
work.
as him and be like, "Oh ho ho, everything's fine."
I think we're all set with that. Pretty sure.
So the plan here, as far as I can see, tomorrow morning is that Cinna attempts to find out information about this thing that our new friend here wants. Oh, by the way, this is our new friend Kertz. Um,
Yeah, we
And-
met before.
and then
Waves.
He went glassy-eyed and tried to kill him. You know?
just like total PTSD war vet.
It's fine. It's fine. He's better now.
And then Kurtz, if you can make sure you have the ability to speak with dead, we can try and get some information out of Jorgoth. And then we head to what's the name of the place that you want to go to, Morrik?
Oh God, I don't even remember.
The Moaning Mire or something like.
Yeah, some museum.
Question: who runs the blood pits so we know how to get our money back?
It's generally run by the council and their subordinates.
Oh,
So there's not just one guy in charge that I can go be real bitchy to.
I think we killed the guy in charge.
No, that was the champion. The guy who'd mostly be in charge was just here a little bit ago, Natalia says.
Oh,
Maybe.
Well, that's great. Did you talk to him about our winnings, Kurtz?
I didn't know he was in charge of the blood pits. I also didn't know. Oh no, I didn't know. Yeah. Yeah, seems like an interesting.
Don't die on us, please.
Working on it. Seems like a really interesting fellow.
All right. So after we find out what's going on with Morrik's sister, we go beat some heads in until we get our money, and then we head. Where are we headed next? We're headed to the refugee camp. Yes, that's the plan.
sounds good to me.
I guess.
And then Haloth is the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, harp boy. Sorry, harp person.
And I feel.
Do you have the ability to figure out what kind of magic items do what?
Let me see here.
I know he's highly magical, but I don't really know
Spell
bard
list.
spells, to be honest.
I do have that ability, but I'll have to wait till tomorrow morning.
Okay.
If you want, just leave as many as you can out, and I can do at least 4 tonight.
Because you said it takes 2 hours, right? That could be our light work to
Indeed.
identify. Okay, cool. So I will, for my 2 hours light work, I will try to identify the mushroom cap. And figure out what's up with that bitch. And then for everybody else, there's
Just gonna start handing things out.
Yep.
Also, does Kurtz let anybody know about the threat that he received, basically?
Sexy veiled threat.
Of you better get the fuck out of here tonight.
That was from Natalia.
Yeah. And seem to have a pleasant discussion with the Overlord, so I think we're all right.
Okay. I was still gonna have my. I believe I actually have 8, not 6. So I'm gonna have them stationed just 2 on each wall, just sort of surrounding our group inside the room.
Okay, sounds good.
So there's somebody could take the golden arrow. Somebody could take the huge book with demons' heads on it. Somebody could take the locket with the sun, and then I will take the mushroom cap.
I'll take the demon book.
I'll take the locket.
Yep, all right. Sick.
What's left?
Golden arrow.
Maybe that should go to Morrik.
Yeah, it might help him identify it a little bit better.
do you want me to just
Sit
mess
with it
around
and
with
figure
it?
it out. Yeah, figure out what it does.
Sweet nothing's in its holster.
Okay.
Lick the tip.
No, don't lick it. That might be bad. Don't do that. Sporelina immediately licks the mushroom after she says that.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys, Natalia, Marcus, Janine, and Boris, they all say, well, we'll be heading to Stoneholm tomorrow morning. I assume you guys are not going there. Are we meeting in Stoneholm? Are you? Where do you want us to go?
I guess I think our plan was to meet up in Stoneholm because that was like our plan was to
Yeah.
go to Stoneholm next, correct?
Were we
So we
planning
were
on
going
going
straight
to?
to the mushroom place.
Yeah, that's where we were headed. We were
Oh,
headed
okay.
to Haloth.
If I recall, you guys were going to send word to Stoneholm to attack Haloth on your signal.
Well, then they could be our word, eh?
Well, yeah. I mean, we could also just use a sending spell when we don't want them attacking just as we're getting in, because then the entire city's gonna be on high alert. We kind of want. I feel like we would want to sort of get a feel for what's going on inside the city before we tell them to do it.
I think that would be a good idea because if there's
Or
any,
we could-
oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, or we could just kill or have them attack and then slip in the back and just assassinate people without knowing anything.
No. First off, no. I think maybe that they should go to Stoneholm and then just wait for our word. There's no reason for them to come with us.
Okay. Well, we are leaving in the morning, so if anything changes, you let us know. As they leave the room to you all. And Cinna.
Yeah.
You receive an echo within your ears and your head, and you hear, "So when are you coming to Stoneholm? Haven't seen you in a while. Be good to catch up."
Is it your secret boyfriend?
I would recognize that voice, right?
Yes, you would.
Okay.
You may respond to this message.
Thank you. I'm gonna type this out because otherwise I'm gonna fuck it up. Give me one moment.
While you are doing that,
yes, I'm concentrating on trying to figure out what I'm gonna type.
Within the first 2 hours, Sporelina, you are trying to identify Le Mushroom Cap. Is that correct?
Le Mushroom Cap.
Roll me an Arcana check. 24. You are very certain that whatever this is extremely powerful. You are also certain that it cannot be identified through regular means. It must be something of extreme power that you have just not come across before. And in order to understand its power, you're going to need to find the person who made it.
Going hunting for an arch druid, then.
Do you know of any like super wise mushroom arch druid people?
I don't know. Like, I guess that would be like a history check.
Sure.
Like a cleric of the great mushroom or whatever the unrelenting force.
The natural forest, TM.
Yeah.
As far as you're concerned, you're probably the most powerful druid that you know at this point.
I mean, facts. Okay, I will think on this.
On the other item.
All right, Elora, you were doing what?
Demon book.
Roll an Arcana check.
So we're adding Arcana checks, Jesse.
It's 25 words, right?
Sure, yeah. 18. You are very certain that whatever this is cannot be identified through normal means. It is exceptionally powerful, but you do feel a sense of darkness come over you as you try to figure out what this is. You can't even get the book open because it has clasps on it. But as you touch it, you just feel incredible darkness come over you. Like the rest of the room around you just shades into darkness.
even when you look over at your other companions, they don't seem to notice, but you notice that the room just like quiets down and gets darker and darker as you're holding this book, trying to figure it out. It was very slow, but it definitely happened.
Strange. Okay. So I'd say normal means like an identify spell wouldn't give the details.
An identify spell might, but normal means would be like a 2-hour
Okay.
shenanigan. All right. And as for Mork, you had something?
I apparently have this weird arrow thing
Okay.
that I'm supposed to mess around with.
Yep. As you kind of lay with it for a little bit of time, you figure out that this is a beautiful golden arrow. Everything about it is just golden, and the all the feathers and the fray is perfect. The point is very sharp, and you decide to, play around with it. You throw it up in the air and such. You kind of throw it up in an angle, and you expect it to land, maybe a foot or two away from you, and it zoop, comes right back into your hand as if guided by a wind that wasn't there.
Oh shit, what? And I like put in my bow and I like shoot it straight across the room.
It starts ducking in the room.
Everybody else is like trying to sleep at the time or whatever. I'm just like, oh fuck, let's go.
As you shoot it through the wood, like it makes a small hole, and it leaves, and then you hear as it comes right back and you catch it.
Oh, hell the fuck yes.
So
Morrik is harder than a goddamn rock right now.
I will add that to your equipment after you're done today. It is an unbreakable arrow of, what's it called? Retrieving. Returning, that's the word. Yep. But it's not a real item yet. I will make it.
I am, like I said, Morrik is harder than a goddamn rock right now.
Sporelina's like getting her clothes ready for tomorrow and just starts hanging them off of it. Okay, yeah, that looks good.
And Cinna, you say in your mind,
if I'm not muted, that would help. Thank you for responding. We are sending others to Stoneholm to aid. We'll be there soon. Send any more questions my way. Your daughter. Just awkward tone all the way.
Okay.
Just like a teenager sending a voicemail for the first time.
Do you say this out loud or do you say this in your head?
Oh, this is all in my mind.
Okay. Just a heads. I mean, do you know that you're kind of lying to him? That you're not going to Stoneholm?
Well, I said we would be there soon.
But we're not going to be there soon. We're sending them there, and then they'll meet. We'll send them another message for them to meet us where we're going. So our plan is to not go to Stoneholm.
Oh, I misheard that then.
You can retype your message. I will allow it.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I misheard.
To go to Stoneholm was if I died and you guys needed to go pick up Luca.
I'm sorry. I misheard that.
All right. But Cinna, you were also lying with your, looks like a necklace or a locket of some sort. And even though you're typing this, I'll still let everyone else know it is a amulet of health. Your constitution score is 19 while you wear this amulet. It has no effect on you if your constitution is higher than 19 without it.
Oh my god.
Cool. I feel like Cinna should attune to that because I think she has the lowest HP of all of us.
Oh, she's gonna be a frontline tank.
I'm gonna have to agree with Sporelina. I'm very soft, and she just kind of pokes at her stomach. Like, I don't have much armor.
It does require attunement, just FYI.
Yeah, I've got plenty of attunement.
Was that all?
Yeah, she lost her first earrings and stuff.
Yeah, everything.
Does besides the needle, does anybody else? Did we get all the other items? Yeah,
I believe so.
I got. So could I spend, since I don't have to sleep,
Your needle.
spend another 2 hours trying to figure out if the needle is a separate magic item or if it modifies the original?
Sure. As you spend about 2 hours focusing on the needle, you realize that this is of the same type of element as the one that you already have. And that, yes, it will in fact modify whatever it is that you would like to have.
Sweet.
Or of your current item, yes.
I am taking the golden arrow out of my inventory.
Okay.
I'm also taking the locket out of my inventory. So you guys need to make sure you add those to your things. Are you going to hold on to the book, or would you like me to hold on to it until we can find somebody to interpret it? I don't want you to accidentally attune to it and it be something bad.
Right.
What's the language it's in?
There, I can't even
He
open.
couldn't get it open. So we don't know.
Yeah, I think that Elam might be able to identify it for us in the morning.
Okay.
So, but you can hold it in the bag until then. I don't really want to sleep next to it, or have any of you sleep next.
Good call. Okay, so both the mushroom cap and the demon head book are going back into the bag of holding.
I kind of want to, while I'm fucking around with it, once I figure out that it's like an arrow thing, and be like, I'll like, since Elora doesn't fucking sleep at all, I'd be like, hey, can you figure this thing out? I'm gonna hand her the magic carpet.
Oh, okay.
And I'll hand you the one singular blue strand, because we haven't touched that since the fight with the beholder. Like, can you figure out how to make this work? Since if you have time, that is. I
Plenty
don't
of
know.
time. What do you think?
That'd be
I think it's super
great.
interesting watching y'all sleep.
Yeah,
They're gonna be weird about it.
I'm sure it's super interesting. But yeah, if you could figure out how to like make that work, that'd be great. Also, glad you're not dead. Hope that we helped a bit. So I'm gonna go to bed now.
Also, just so everyone's also aware, we're at 702 platinum, 2,700 gold, and then miscellaneous silver and copper, along with the 79 gold bars.
And a bunch
Jesus.
of
And a bunch of gems. We have like sapphires, we have 4 different diamonds, 10 different pearls, 4 agates, and then like 4 different pieces of alexandrite.
Also, Kertz, do you want to trade shields, or are you happy with your magical effect on that shield?
I'm happy with it. What's yours?
Well, it's a +1 shield and gives you resistance to thunder and lightning damage. So it's a +3 to your AC versus a +2 for a normal.
It is very tempting. However, my shield does give me an advantage in initiative.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. All right, just checking. It's just a shield to me right now because I can't afford to attune to more stuff. Can I use my last 2 hours, Jesse, to set up a mirror and modify my tattoo?
Absolutely.
Could I help her with her tattoo? And also, am I attuning to that amulet? I'm sorry, I was working on that stupid.
Yeah,
Yes,
message.
my assumption was that yes, you were attuning
Okay.
to that amulet.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm because I was kind of in and out of that conversation. I was trying to
Right.
get
No,
the
cool.
message out. I realize my message sounds like a freaking work email, but
First off, after a moment, you hear another voice in your head, Senna. It is again the same voice. You don't have to be so formal. We also came here in order to help you. If you are not coming to Stoneholm, I will take my battalion back to the upper worlds. I came here for you. You can respond to this message. Anywho, while you're thinking about how to respond to that. Elora, you. Yep, go ahead, Cinna.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Can I write out what I just heard in my head so everyone else can hear, or like would what I say send to him?
Oh, I
Or
see what
is
you're
this,
saying. Then, like, the next thing you
I think-
speak
I
is
get-
what gets sent to him.
It takes intent, I think.
Yeah, it takes intent, so you're fine. You can
okay,
definitely do that.
okay. I repeat what I just heard to the class.
Wasn't
Guys,
Stoneholm in
he's
the
just-
exact opposite direction of Halal?
Yeah.
Why would you tell him to go to him, Babe?
Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up so bad. Oh, he's gonna murder me.
Whole
First of all,
battalion?
no one's
That's
gonna
a lot.
murder.
Ugh.
You know we could take on a battalion.
We've quite literally done it before.
Jesse, can you confirm that Stoneholm is the opposite direction of Halal?
Let me get the map.
Oh, boo!
Go.
I mean, technically, I never told him where to go, as far as I remember. I just asked him to help. He just showed up to. Oh God.
Who told you to go to Stoneholm? That's how I would respond.
I don't want to be sassy, but I feel like I need to be sassy.
This is your dad?
Yeah.
Yep, Stoneholm is down this way. Just a heads up.
And where's
You
Halal?
you guys are right here. You guys are way up here, and Haloth. It's again. This is just a reminder that this is like it's above ground or not above ground.
It's
above
3
the
dimensions
surface.
and 2.
Yes, there you go. Thank you. Yep, 3 dimensions and 2. Haloth is way to fuck down here.
So would we have to pass Stoneholm in order to get to Halal?
If you're taking the back road, you know that the back road is a entryway into Haloth. You don't know if there is a way off the back road onto the long road to get to Stoneholm. In fact, you're pretty certain there is none, or if there is, it's a very convoluted way of finding it because the back road was specifically that, a back road meant to be hidden or at least hard to find.
Where's the mushroom forest that is that up north here as well that will allow us back access into Halal?
It is mushroom forest is very much more southward.
Okay.
And it's right before Haloth.
Oh, okay.
Forest.
So to roundabout do this, we'd have to go back to Stoneholm, then back through Embla to the back road, and then take that back road south.
Yeah, in essence, you'd have to go back to Embla.
What should I tell him?
Is your relationship so rocky with your dad that he's gonna kill you because he chose to go to a wrong direction?
Well, he won't kill me. I'm gonna be just, even more of a disappointment in his eyes, but I guess I can live with that.
If we go back, we get a battalion to attack Haloth. If we don't, we lose a battalion. I think we have to go back. It's gonna suck, but we might
It's gonna
have
suck, but
Well, it's
I
also
will
going to
say
take a week and a half of travel extra to do that. That's why I'm asking.
I know.
I understand that.
I could ask him if he could come up to meet us somewhere. Oh God. I don't think I said he would. I don't think I said I told him to go to Stoneholm. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that.
Say that you requested his help. You did not say that you were going to have to be there. You are still, protecting he's still going to protect his daughter by joining the forces to attack Haloth, and you'll meet him on the
Did
battlefield
you ask him to protect
together.
Stoneholm because that's probably the next likely attacked place?
I could ask him to stay there and meet us elsewhere, but I don't. Oh God. I don't know.
Tell him that the next full family dinner you'll have is when the ruins of Aloth are burning in our wake. Since we got the whole family here.
I mean, we're missing Mom, but yeah. So tell him to go. Tell him to stand guard at Stoneholm, and then we'll meet him at Haloth.
Tell him to stand guard at Stoneholm and that his children will stand beside him on the battlefield at Haloth. All 3 of them.
Can you spell? How do you spell Haloth?
HOLOATH.
HOLOTH. 2 O's.
So stand guard at Stoneholm. That is not how you spell that.
Kaelor, go to the secondary voice channel.
Fur.
Okay. So stand guard at Stoneholm. Your children will protect Haloth, and we will be reunited later.
Whoa.
I'm
We're
so
not protecting
lost.
them. Tell him
I'm
to
just
protect
so lost.
Stoneholm.
Okay.
He protects Stoneholm. You have to destroy the city of Haloth and could use his help there, you're already moving in and you need the battalion ASAP.
Okay.
Maybe something like that. How hard is it to talk to your parents? Don't you guys have a good relationship? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, no.
Oh. Kertz. What the hell?
I mean, he might. I don't.
Kurt said you had to meet.
Thank you. Thank you for the spell check.
All right. While you are typing that up, is there anything else the rest of you would like to do?
Tattoo stuff, Jeff.
I slink over to try to grab the you-know-what.
I guess, where is that book that you gave to Sporelina?
The book, I put it in my, I put it back in the bag of holding.
Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get it unless,
She keeps that in her boob pocket.
Yeah.
Hey, Sporelina, you wanna give me that bag of holding? Come on, pretty please.
When I gave it to you, I would have told you it was super.
For why?
It's just a little evil. I need to see that. I need to see that book. Just like it's just. I think I gotta figure it out. Just let me see the book.
I don't think so, Kaelor.
Hold on, wait. What does she see in Kaelor when she incites you?
Do you seem desperate for that book?
I have an intense desire for the book.
I start doing that thing, where your older brother used to like hold your head so you can't reach them, because I'm so much taller than Kaelor. And I just kind of like pet him and I say, Kaelor, honey, that book is like soup's evil. I think that it's best that we get it identified by somebody proper first before you accidentally get yourself cursed and or killed.
Well, and what's a little death or curse? That's happened to me plenty of times. No worse than the Drow.
Right. And listen, I am there with you on the Drow front. However, you being injured, maimed, cursed, or killed does affect our entire party.
Fine, but I get it afterwards. Deal?
Deal. As long as it's not completely evil and cursed.
It's probably just got a little darkness. That's probably why I want it so much. It just feels nice and dark.
Which I support that aesthetic for you. I really do. I just don't want you to just like flat out die before the fight of Halaf. If you want to die after that, that's your business. But we do need you for that.
Fine.
All right.
I'm going to be extra protective of my titty pocket pouch at this point.
All right, sounds good. Go ahead.
Kaelor is leering at the titty pocket pouch like a pervert.
All right. Well, Cinna, what do you say to your father?
In my mind, I say, stand guard at Stoneholm. Your children have to destroy Halaf. We will be reunited once our common enemy is defeated. Your children miss you. XOXO. The XOXO doesn't actually count, but...
Another message eventually makes your ears.
Oh, God.
As he says, I would like to know how my children will be doing this without our battalion. Come to Stoneholm, meet me in person, or we leave within a week.
I relay this to the rest of the group.
How long is it going to take us to get there?
I don't know. I don't know the underground. Unless we were talking about that whole thing out loud, I don't know the underground. I wouldn't know. Well, maybe I would know how to get. Probably not.
Could I, after she relays his message, could I try to do an insight check to try to figure out like why he's uneasy about this?
Your father?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, with disadvantage because you didn't hear him. You could maybe like think about, oh, what's father up to, or something like that. Like, oh, why is he doing this? Thinking about his past.
Yeah.
18.
That's a solid insight.
Okay. Let's see. Go to the secondary voice channel, Kaelor.
Morrik's gonna go downstairs and ask somebody. Because none of us know,
Yeah.
So once Jesse comes back, I'll just tell him I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna ask the damn bartender how to get to fucking.
It's just such a backwards.
ASAP.
But it's just taking so many steps backwards.
Yeah, it took like 4 or 5 days to get here from Embla, and we had to cross the fucking undead sea.
Like, it's just such a backwards journey. But
yeah,
I feel like, ooh, okay, that hurt. I feel like we have to do this though, because if we it's reinforcements, and my dad is a seedy but powerful person in the circle of friends he has is fairly powerful, and I feel like this battalion might actually be beneficial. I just don't think this should be decided on a single person.
Morrik's gonna run downstairs and ask the bartender how long it would take to get to Stoneholm from here?
Stonehold. That's at least a few weeks travel.
A few weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I assume you're going back to Embla and then going from there to Stoneholm.
Is there a shortcut?
Not that I know of.
Is there anywhere we could... Fuck.
I mean, ask around the tavern, see if anyone knows anything.
Considering everybody is, like, hopefully charmed, and I'm gonna just yell really loud, anybody know the fastest way to Stoneholm?
You hear a bunch of people, yeah, go back down to Embla, take a left, and you'll be, or take a right, and then you'll be in Stoneholm in, I don't know, a few weeks. And, like, everyone is just giving their two cents. That's not really helpful. Go ahead, Kaelor.
Okay. Alright. I say, wait a second before you talk back to Dad. I got an idea first.
Okay.
I'm gonna go follow up on this. Morrik.
Ah,
Alright. We're gonna split up. If you find a Mark, give me a signal. We're gonna go look for someone that's looks like a discreet item mover. See if they know any shortcuts. I doubt they are gonna be eager to give away any secrets from some dumbass hollering in the bar.
Okay. Listen, let's look at this, though. Do you understand Thieves' Cant at all?
No.
No?
I mean, I know, like, I rattled off, like, 2 words I picked up from one guy at one mission once that may or may not actually be correct.
I need you to look for this symbol, and I will, kind of, like, take out, like, do you got any paper or anything like that?
Have my forearm and a piece of charcoal.
Okay, look for this symbol, and I will draw the Zer or whatever his name's, like, Thieves Guild symbol on his arm.
Okay.
And I'll say, like, if anybody says something that really doesn't make sense for the area you're in to you, while you potentially have that on your arm, or just take a look around for that, point him to talk to me. And I'm gonna take a little charcoal off the side of his arm, take some charcoal from him, and I'm gonna mark it clearly on the side of my arm, of the shoulder pad. And not like huge, but like maybe about like 1.5 inches square of the symbol. And I'm gonna walk around and in Thieves' Cant, I'm just gonna like go table to table and basically be saying like, is this where he is, basically, in Thieves' Cant, which says, I mean, it probably sounds really weird talking to those people.
Okay. I'm gonna need both of you to make, let's do investigation checks.
Also, just pointing this out, Ree had mentioned that we could use Windwalk to get back there faster, and I calculated out, and in a full day's travel, we could make it 545 miles.
That's pretty fast.
Yep. What?
Using Windwalk, the spell.
So where we're like turning into gas or something?
No, that's gaseous form.
No, it is. It turns us all into a gas with a 300-foot fly speed, and we can take the dash action at 600 feet every 6 seconds.
And how long does it last?
8 hours.
Oh, Lord. So we could get back very quick.
Yes, if my calculations are correct.
Yeah, that was my plan originally. If like the fight went to shit, I was like, oh, I'm windwalking everybody. We're just getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, which,
That was
I
my
mean-
original plan.
Which could mean that since we know the way to here, or at least to where we would split off from, I think it was at the lake, we could split off to go closer towards Holoth or up to Vethin's Hold. We could windwalk there, deal with that shit, windwalk back up since we know the way, and then take the back. That would, I don't know how many miles of travel that is, but it seems like that's pretty fucking fast compared to a regular day's travel.
Is
Correct.
very, very fast.
Yeah, that was my original plan to get us. Obviously, I can only do that once per day because it's a 6th level spell, and I only have 1 spell slot, but it only lasts for 8 hours anyway. So we would have to rest after 8 hours and then take off again.
We would be moving 10 times as fast.
Yeah, and I can do it up to 10 willing creatures. So
I feel like that might be a good idea if we decide that the battalion that my father has brought is worth traveling to Stoneholm.
So
battalion is worth it.
On foot, at a fast pace for your entire travel time, you can go about 30 miles per day. So we'd be making way faster than that.
I'm thinking windwalk is the best way, guys.
I mean, yeah, it seems like we could make it in like 1, maybe 1.5 days.
He gave us a week. Just say we'll be there within a week.
Guys.
You know, just say we'll be there within the week. You know, we look forward to seeing you. That's all you gotta say. We'll do it because the battalion's worth it, right? Am I wrong?
I don't know. Some battles require a full legion. Some require a surgical approach. So it really depends on how everything goes in the next few weeks.
Yeah, either way, we can use them as cannon fodder effectively while we sneak in, correct?
I mean,
or distraction. I should say distraction. Cannon fodder is maybe not the nicest word.
I mean, definitely send him the message that we'll be there within the week.
That you look forward to seeing him.
If...
You have much to talk about, I guess.
Does he know that you like women, or is that going to be like a super awkward conversation we're all going to have to be prepared for?
No, he's just going to have to learn to deal with it.
Okay, all right.
Serena pulls out a notebook and says, "Prepare for awkward conversation."
Oh, every conversation we've had has been awkward, but yeah.
Was he like a king or something, or what?
No, but he's weaseled his way up to pretty high powers within his life.
So you like just a really high nobleman kind of thing?
I would say we're lower noblemen. We're not old money rich. Let's just put it that way.
But you have a fucking battalion, so it makes me
It's
not
because
believe you.
it's because he's got low power in high places. He's very good at speaking with people and becoming allies with people.
He also didn't say they were good or not. And you can get a pretty bad battalion pretty easily.
Yeah.
Again, back to the distraction / cannon fodder.
Anyway, I will send him a message letting him know that we'll be there within the week. And we're eager to have him in our presence.
Well, Jesse's gone, I guess.
Also, we need to I just throwing this out here. You should probably make us all admins of LLC.
You are.
Oh, are we?
There's no admin. It's Dungeon Daddy.
Oh no.
Love that.
Have we gone to sleep yet? Or are we still just faffing around?
Same
That
night.
was my plan. I was going to sleep.
But I do need to, once Jesse gets back, I do need to run to the vendor area and pick up the supplies we need for Legend Lore. As well as if you need anything specific for speak with.
No, I think it's just touch corpse. Head and go.
I'm assuming would we be able to take a short rest through all this? That is.
We're going to sleep, my man. What are you trying to do?
He's trying to go to the fucking market after
But
fighting
have fun.
Jorgoth. I
Have
don't
fun
think
with
it's a
your
great idea.
level of have fun with your level of exhaustion. The rest of us are gonna go ahead and go to bed.
You can go in
We're gonna
first thing
have
in the
our
morning.
beamies, damn it.
We should go first thing in the morning, if anything.
Yeah, I will need 250 gold for the incense and 200 for ivory strip. I'll get 500 gold worth for the incense. We can cast it again later if we have something else we want to touch.
Do you want to just take that out of the inventory now so I don't have to think about it? Cool.
Total of 700.
Other than that, I don't have these other two things that somebody else can have, I guess. Look at. It's like a black potion and a smoke potion.
Do you want me to add them to the sell list?
I don't know if we should sell them or use them, but
Do you know
I
what kind
don't.
of potions they are?
We don't. We just know that they are a black potion and a smoke potion.
Sounds right up your alley, Sporelina.
It sure is.
And we got them, I believe, from the weird cleric guy in the church.
Kertz guides you.
All right, Jesse's back.
Welcome back.
Hey, Jess, I'm rolling alchemy to check these potions to see if I know what they are. Morrik, what are they?
You said it was a smoke potion and a black potion. We received these from the cleric in the church.
Cleric in the church. Give me 1 second.
It from Bethan's Holds? That cleric?
I think it's that guy.
Did we buy
no,
them?
we didn't. We didn't buy those. These were received some other way then. He said it was smoky. The other one was black. But we were in Bethan's Hold.
The only place we've been where we could have gotten those was the church guy.
Yeah, because he gave me like spell scrolls and potions too.
Maybe that's what you rolled for to find, and you just didn't.
Oh, we didn't buy them. Okay.
I don't believe you bought them. Correct. He
Okay,
whipped
never
these
mind.
up because I remember him chucking them and you guys hearing the clink, clink, clink. That's right.
Yep. Okay, never mind. Then I will take that out of my eyes.
That whole section of him throwing potion bottles just made me think of the old Big Friendly Giant movie.
All right. So what do we determine?
We are getting up in the morning. We are going to the market to get what we need for Legend Lore, casting Legend Lore, casting Speak with Dead, and then casting Windwalk, getting all the way out to fucking Stoneholm, palling it up with dear old dad, have the night, go to the Winchester, have a pint.
Wait for this all to blow over.
And then Windwalk our asses back to the old room.
Can I at least go try and attempt to see my sister before we do that?
Oh,
you guys
shit.
casting all that stuff?
After the cast, yeah.
Yeah, I would say go for it, because we seem to have found a way to do this fairly quickly, which is miraculous. Thank you, everyone, for dealing with my father's bullshit.
Ooh, Ghostwalkers would be a cool group.
Wait. Have we sent the message yet?
Oh,
yeah.
Why?
Oh, I was gonna see if we could make it extra passive aggressive.
Oh, I made it fairly passive aggressive already.
All right.
But well, no, add your spice. Let's see what you got.
Oh god. All right. So what do we have so far?
So far it's right under the spell. It's right under the Windwalk.
On that note.
Yeah, it's the on that note. It's that lovely Midwest passive aggressiveness.
Oh yes. Oh wait, no, I remember now. All right. All right.
Okay, so what do you say?
I'm waiting to hear the input from my brother.
Okay. How much extra room as far as words do we have for this spell?
Like 3 or 6 if you remove on that note.
How about if we say,
If you leave, Mom will leave.
Oh. All right. Just to make it sting a little bit extra, if we just add a comma or add you all instead of you, comma, mom in particular. Like, we miss you both, but mostly mom. Or
I don't think she's with them.
Wait, she with them?
I
Well,
don't think she's with them.
It's
But
not
that's not the
necessarily.
point.
Yeah.
The point is that it's not mostly him.
Okay, but did you read what I said though? Like what I have written out right now. Like.
Yeah, the stand guard at home. Your children have to destroy whole.
No. Underneath the spell, we just It's
oh wait.
like,
Oh okay. Oh all right. Oh I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah. Like some nice passive aggressiveness, but it's all about the tone.
No, I'm good with that. The tone for that's.
Okay. So that's I'm gonna respond back with. Well, on that note, we will be there within the week. We're eager to see you and the battalion you have brought with you.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay. No response is heard.
All right.
So your dad's an overwhelming narcissist, is what I'm getting.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely yes.
Oh yes, like that is my exact envision of this character. Is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Your dad is Tony Stark.
We're literally down here quite literally fighting for our lives. Your son almost died in something called the blood pit. And you're worried because we're making you wait a couple extra days longer than you wanted to? Sir, maybe take several seats.
No, he's exactly that kind of father that would be like, they would sign you up for a bunch of mandatory classes after you did a failure. And then he's like, no, I want you to become a better person.
I want you to be better.
Selectively,
I want you to be better than what I was.
Selectively, I actually mean you disappoint me. Be better. You're making me look bad.
Yeah. No, that's him in a nutshell. Apparently, he was just as bad with you guys. I thought you guys were on good terms with him, but clearly not.
No.
Do we need to have group therapy night tonight?
Absolutely.
That's what everybody's getting for Christmas this year. Everybody's getting therapy.
Oh, yay.
sucks to suck. My parents are very much great, so
Well, that's good for you.
Do you mean you think all those dreams I told you about staring into the dark void were just about my birth sign? Because only some of those were.
You often fantasize about your mother.
Ew. Ugh.
Hey.
Yeah.
So who's gonna be able to go with me tomorrow to go check in on my sister? Like, who's got nothing to be doing
I
part
thought
of the
we were all
legend lore
going to.
stuff?
It's fun.
I was gonna say, if you can hold off until after we're done with dealing with the stuff, then I don't see why all of us can join you and help you.
Well, yeah, legend lore only takes 10 minutes to cast, and I think Speak with Dead's instantaneous. Or, yeah, instantaneous, but lasts for 10 minutes. So, we literally will only take 10 minutes in the...
Yeah, it shouldn't take long, and then we can go and help you find your sister.
Alright.
Burn it down, cast Windwalk, get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Correct.
Nobody's stopped by with our winnings yet, and I'm very angry about that.
I'm not surprised. We kind of did destroy their only source of income, it seems like.
It's not our fault. Jorgoth's the one that did the shit.
I know, but they're gonna find a way to blame us. Let's be real.
Well, they can blame this new Furbolg greatsword in my...
Should probably hide that, just for good measure.
Like, take his head off the pommel as well.
Nah, it makes it look
No.
good.
I was gonna say, it adds just that extra flair of, I whooped this man's ass even after he died.
Well, we can
Can we
literally
go
whip
to-
his ass over there.
Can we go to bed now?
Can we
Yeah,
not
I
thank
wanna
the
go to
decapitated
Mimi's.
body of Jorgoth, please?
I want to go Mimi's. Who wants to go Mimi's? Raise your hand and say
Mimi!
I.
Bye.
I.
Sleep.
All right. Well, while you guys are asleep, Elora, as you look over the needle, would you like to put the needle onto your original tattoo?
Yeah, I basically like set up 2 mirrors, one in front of me, one behind me, and I'm just like doing it over my
I was
shoulder.
gonna help you with that.
Oh,
I
yeah, if you want to
forgot.
help me, for sure. That's fine. Either way, I'll use hemomancy to sort of like pull the blood away from the skin that's being tattooed so it doesn't bleed.
Okay. As Cinnamoira helps you, Cinna,
Yes.
this needle, the first few pricks, it feels, Elora can feel it, and it feels strange, and then the needle sort of melts away into Elora's skin.
Is this supposed to be happening?
Elora, can you describe the symbol that she sees?
Sure. I think I've shared the symbol of Tirzlin before. Let me actually see real quick if I put it up on stream. Save that. Here we go. All right, one moment, please.
You're gonna take your time.
All right, there we go. It is basically a fancy T and A overlaid on top of each other, where the top sort of is crowned, and then there's some like swirly filigree around the middle, and then what looks to be mountains below it. Each one of those 3 sections, as the needle touches it, begins to take a more decorative and filigreed look. The top section is like becomes almost not embroidered. What's the term for like when they do fancy filigree inside like blades, like the pommels?
Oh, Engraving?
Calligraphy?
Engraved. Yeah, it almost
Engraved.
looks engraved of like horses and swords and shields. And then the middle filigree has elven runes that sort of like transist through these like sky blue branches and vines that come off of it. And then the mountains below, you start to see small little holes where it looks like cave entrances are, and then like mine carts moving between them, and takes on a very dwarven and style of artistry below.
Damn. Where can I get one of these? Oh, that was so cool.
Enough 6. You can get another one.
Elora, please delete your old tattoo item. And please add the Blood Fury tattoo.
Raw, did your tattoo level with you?
If you'd like to read to the class what you got.
Sorry, Blood Raged.
Blood Fury.
Ooh.
So it still has 10 charges. Yada yada yada. Can drop 1 charge to do 4d6 necrotic damage on a target on a hit, and regain a number of hit points equal to the necrotic damage dealt. And then I can also do, make a melee attack as a reaction when something hits me, which is the same as the other one, but I get hit points back and does double damage. That's pretty like bad.
All right. Well, you all get a good night's sleep. Go ahead and take a long rest. Expend a ration. Andem probably fed you guys. So
Yeah, that's fair.
And please switch out any spells that you would like to switch out.
No
It's so
longer exhausted.
Why the fuck is it 15 outside?
As you live
I
on
don't
the
know.
East Coast.
At least it's 15 and not. Oh, it's actually warmer here. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
17 here.
Sorry.
I finally had my second freeze of the winter here. Although that's only because I narrowly dodged the second Texas freeze.
Laughs in 55.
Right now the panhandle's all crusted up and frozen to shit.
Nothing better than a crusty panhandle.
Oh yeah.
That's also what I'm giving Cinna tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Man.
Oh God.
Don't make Kertz laugh. He's gonna die.
You've killed me. You've killed me, damn you.
So one thing, can I also can we sort of gaming out how far Stoneholm is from here approximately? Is it only gonna take a day of travel at that speed?
It would probably only take a day of travel at that speed, yes.
Cool. Then I will pay for, I'll just pay for the rest of the week for the room because we're gonna need to leave the ghouls behind.
And the corpse. Don't forget the corpse.
We can eat. What's an object? It would come with us as an object. And we could just drop it off anyway.
Oh, these are objects, kids.
Yeah, I mean, I can carry it with a 27 strength. Jesse.
Jeez, Jesse. God.
Yeah, so I'll pay for the rest of the room, and I'll just have literally all the ghouls just sit down on their beds looking at the door, and I say, if anyone except for myself or someone from our party comes into this door, eat them and then close the door. And I'll specifically tell the owner, do not go in that room for any reason, or let anyone else go in that room for any reason. And then I'll put an
Very
extra
good.
5 gold down as well on top of that for him.
Thank you, sir. The gnome character just kind of smiles. Hey, I didn't see anything. Don't know anything.
How much gold is that for the rest of the week? And then plus 5.
It's probably going to be another 2 gold. No, another 5 gold for the rest of it.
All right, cool. I will pay that. If it's morning, then we'd like to go to the market to just pick some things up.
Okay, like what?
We need 500 gold worth of fancy incense and 200 gold in 4 ivory strips.
All of
I
our
thought
spell
it was 250 incense and 500.
Yeah, the incense is used in the spell though and disappears, so I was getting enough for a second one for later.
That's a good idea. I didn't think of that. My bad.
Yeah, I'll say that you don't even have to. You'll find it. You'll find it.
Cool.
Without a problem.
Sweet. Then we have all that. We go back to the room, and unless anybody else needs to buy anything,
Nope.
Nope, I'm good.
back to the room. We'll cast Legend Lore on the strange dodecahedron, and speak with Dead on Jorgoth.
Cinna, could you please click the VTT to populate it into Roll20 on D&D Beyond? You click on Legend Lore, and then there's a red button at the top right, and it will
Yeah,
populate.
give me 1 second.
1.
Thanks. Thanks.
All right. Name or describe person, place, or object that spell brings to mind a brief summary of significant lore. Anything be named with lore. I consistent current tales for monsters. Thingy. Gain no information.
This is also the more information you already have about the thing, so I don't know, with all that information we got from the bard, if that would indicate towards us knowing more about this thing than the average person.
Interesting. Okay, so as Endem describes the dodecahedron once more to you, Cinna, you clear your mind, and for about 10 minutes you focus very intently on this particular item. As you do, Endem recites the story for you once more as you walk through the demigod stealing from the deity, the book, rushing to the material plane, fleeing, putting his power into this gemstone, and then fleeing once more once the deity had found him. The crack open in the earth, those who first found this particular cavern, you see an individual that you do not recognize. You see a very young Alum Dirkwa, who you do recognize. But the individual who came before Alum was the one who was able to find the gemstone and rush back out. You see blurred faces, all of them exchanging hands with the dodecahedron within the hand, until you come to an individual, which I will need to get the description of. Give me 1 moment. Yeah. You see a very, very old man with silvery skin that seems to sparkle as well.
He holds the dodecahedron in his hand, and it is now attached to a long staff made out of stone that you can see. He holds a hood over his head, and his eyes shimmer like that of the universe when you look up at a night sky. And that is about all that you make out.
Is
Okay.
that image ring true to any of us?
History
person?
checks, please.
I have a +5, but I can give somebody else advantage.
Guidance as well.
Cinna!
Give her a
Coming in hot.
Give her advantage. You have a roll again.
Yeah.
I mean, Cinna's doing pretty good. You'd have to roll a natural 20.
And then guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're at a 25. Or, yeah, I guess Cinna. You can roll it, Cinna. So you're at a 28, Cinna. All right. Cinna,
Yes.
you've read storybooks before. You know that this story that Andam told you about, you've never heard of it before, but it kind of follows a similar path as to what you've heard in storybooks before, in your children's books. You have heard or have seen an individual like this, a person whose eyes are like that of the night sky. You know him as, and I'm going to type out this name and you can let me know how you pronounce it.
Mr. Fezzywing.
Nidstone?
Nidstone?
Nidkathon.
Nidstone.
Nidtorn. Yes. You know that this
Gesundheit.
individual who has the eyes of the night sky, he is well known for potentially. I'm gonna have to get back to you on this one. No, I'm gonna wing it. Let's wing it. All right. So you know that this individual has been known for quite some time as being a purveyor of rare and ancient goods. You know that this individual has amassed a group of other cult-like followers that will follow him no matter what. They seem to worship him, and you recall the stories of individuals who get lost in the Underdark only to find the place known as Jormgard that would have ancient secrets, things that even the mind cannot comprehend. And this individual is the leader of Jormgard.
That's where the fucking redhead chick wanted to take.
Yeah, we were gonna die there.
Well, it's there. This thing's there. It's with this guy. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name.
In the realm of demons and dragons, with a man who sounds like he's straight out of the deity's playbook itself. Maybe that's a post, Civil War task that we do.
I would concur because, as far as we know, he still has it. It hasn't left his hands. It probably won't for some time.
Did you say Jormgard?
Yes.
That's not that far from here.
It's not, but we have, unfortunately, some very pressing matters to get to.
Well, can't we just wind walk back there and take care of that, and then wind walk back at the other place?
Take that up with whoever casts Windwalk.
Listen, I don't understand the significance of the stone because I wasn't clearly paying attention. But I'll tell you this: there's a war. There's slaves being taken. There's many lives at risk. If this thing has been lost or is in Durhamgard for however many years it has been, what is a couple weeks, maybe a month, going to be in addition?
Let me
Like, it's not going to make a difference.
let me throw a mirror to that real quick. We know fairly righteously that the leadership in Holoth has the favor of a god and has it fairly closely tied. It actually might be very helpful for us to have the favor of God as well. I mean, Kertz, I'm looking at you. You saw this thing. I think Sporelina, you saw this thing too. Like, there's real power there. There's real presence and intent.
Yeah, and they're not a fan of me. So, yeah.
I mean, how far? Jormgard's how far from here? A day's walk?
Maybe a few more days, but with Windwalk, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. You know where you separated right after the lake. If you would have kept going northwards before Vethin's Hull, as he shows you on his little map. And from what I recall, I think there's a way to get back from Jormgard on back to the back road without backtracking. It's kind of cyclical.
Well, yeah, I mean, if we can make it there on our second day Windwalk, we really would not be losing any time. We could pretty much just make our way there.
All right, well, I would love to help you in any way I can. Do you want me to stay here, or I can come with you to Stoneholm?
Let's put it up to a party vote. This is why we sort of heard both sides. Morrik makes a valid point that, you know, people are dying, people are being enslaved. It makes sense to get this done as fast as possible, but we also want to get it done right. And thus, my thought that we need to have some kind of, not need, but would be nice to have a little extra deific assistance. So this isn't going to make much sense to you, but I need you all to close your eyes and put 1 in the chat if you think that we should go after this.
You have a counterpoint, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The counterpoint is we go to the Stoneholm. We go meet your father, looking at Kertz and them, and we go meet your father. We gain the fact that they have a battalion. Great. We do that. Then we can come back and go do that. He can stay here and wait for us.
That's what we were talking about.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I'm not saying... Are you saying go there first and then go to see the father?
We go Stoneholm. We get that taken care of. On our second Windwalk on the way back, we go travel all the way back to the entrance to Jormgard, so cutting off a couple days' travel. And then we can either Windwalk the third day or just walk back to... Probably be faster to Windwalk, but...
We are literally coming up with the same plan, so there's no reason to vote.
That's what I was saying. All right. Well, the other plan is we just skip Jormgard and we go to Holoth first, but that's why.
Oh, that sounds great to go there. I'm all for it. I was thinking that he wanted us to, you know.
Okay. Is anybody against the plan of going to take down the Colt?
No.
All right. That's the plan then, Jesse.
Woo.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess I'll follow you, and it looks like your other group is planning on going to Stoneholm. Are we able to Windwalk them as well? They're gonna make the trek, and it should take them a bit of time.
Only a total of 11 creatures. Is Sporelina plus 10.
Yeah. And we're, 6 together?
6 plus the bard.
So 7 together, so I can...
Are there 4 of them? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, go catch them. They're leaving right now.
I kiss all of my ghouls on the head. Say, be nice. Jerry's in charge.
and then we go catch up with the other group.
All right.
I make everybody form a circle. This isn't necessary, but I make them do it anyway.
As you
Okay.
Wait, no! I gotta go find my sister. You remember? We were gonna
Oh,
go.
yeah.
That.
Oh, that's right.
We let them know that we're gonna leave together.
Okay. Sure. I mean, we're planning on leaving soon, but
Yeah,
guess we
but
can
it's gonna
wait
be
for you.
like I'm gonna make it so you can get there super fast, like in a day. Okay, so just like trust me.
All right. Sure. Kertz, is this okay with you?
Yeah, preferable.
Kurtz is like, no, make them what?
Yeah, fuck 'em. No, like, what?
In your
Get them
place.
toughen them.
All right. Well, we'll be here waiting for you all.
Did you guys forget you were gonna cast Speak with Dead?
Oh yeah, we totally skipped over.
Whoops.
We're on a point today.
You got a lot on your
Yeah.
to-do list.
I can.
It's a bit of a grocery list here, guys. I
we
don't
can
blame
start
us.
Morrik's thing, and Kurtz and I can figure out what 4 questions we want.
And while we're
Five.
figuring out that, I'll just be like, you want to know how to start the thing, and you want to know how to close the thing, right? The command word to make it go away, and the command word to come out, right? That's what you want to know.
Right? Yeah, that definitely be one of.
Well, it might be a 2-parter, unfortunately.
What are the command words? Is one question.
What are the command words, and what do they do?
There's only 2 commands.
Yeah,
open and
you just give
close.
them both and see what happens.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's fair.
All right. So, what do you guys do?
Well, if you guys are gonna go do that, then I can
That
pick the ladies, and we can go to the other.
well, no,
Yeah.
that would have happened at the same time that the Legend Lord thing was going on because they both take 10 minutes. So I'm just saying we can figure out what we were doing in that because we have to figure out the question while we also roleplay your thing, so we don't just take up time sitting here bullshitting back.
Oh, all right. So yeah, we're gonna go
Sister
I wrote it down somewhere. The House of Eternal Woe. So I'm gonna ask the bartender, hey, where's the House of Eternal Woe?
A house of
Hello.
super sad.
West side of the city. Yeah. Good luck.
All right, appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Head on down the road. Find it.
You guys head over to the House of Eternal Woe. It is this longer house right here, and so you see. Let me.
That one.
Damn it. Amid the busy commence and noisy trade which takes precedent along the dirty streets of Vethin's Hold, Vethin's Hold is not without a cultural aspect to the population. Located along this side of the western side of the trade quarter, a 2-story tower and its adjoining halls stand among the district's other buildings. Stand out among the district's other buildings and serves as one of the only museums in the entire city. You can see that there is a continually lit window along the upper reaches of the tower and a small box labeled, quote, appointments, end quote, near the door. This building could easily be considered abandoned by looking at it, with its faded whitewashed walls and cracked window panes. Let's see. And that's what you see. Yep.
I'm gonna give it a good old. I don't know if that went through.
Yeah, I heard the tap. You wait. Nothing.
I give a louder pounding.
You see the iron door open up, 2 bloodshot eyes peer back, and the sound of labored breath is herald the appearance of this elderly, half-drow individual. What do you want? No solicitations.
I'm not soliciting anything, and I don't
I
really.
don't want to buy it. Whatever you got, it's not
Where's
for me.
my sister?
I don't even know who the hell you are.
There's a Furbolg in here. Where is she?
She's not here. This is a museum.
Yeah, I have it on good accord that she comes here often, so where is she?
She left a while ago.
To where?
Business. What's it to ya?
She's my sister, that's why it's my business.
Maybe you should keep better track of her if she's your sister.
Well, this is the first time that I would actually get to meet her. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you're separated at birth. So,
Not my problem.
I push in the door.
Closes the door. Athletics check. This old man got the jump on you, and you hear click.
I take out my titanium tools.
All right, in the middle of Bethan's Hold with a busy street.
I will
Oh,
try and
God.
block him, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess we turn around and shield him.
Sure, you all just stand around the door of this museum as
Performance check?
Morrik goes to town. Go ahead, Morrik.
My bonus is the same to do it.
All right, Cinna, you're trying to draw attention away, so you're like on the other side of the street, just being like, "Hey guys," doing a performance check, and it really does not sound good. Andom just kind of like rubs his ears, like, "Ooh, you missed a note or 5," and
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
but because
the
you sounded
fuck up.
so bad, people actually were staring at you and like, "Boo, you suck," as they walk by. So they were distracted with you and not looking at Morrik. Morrik, you hear a very satisfying click, and that
I
is where we
fucking
will
push
end.
right in.
That is where we will end the episode.
Okay.
Huzzah.
We have our 5 questions, by the way.
All right, we will answer them at the beginning of next session. Everyone who is listening now or in the future, thank you guys so much for visiting us. Please make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Later.